I'm Angela V. Shelton.
And I'm her very best friend, Frances Callier, and we are Frangela.
And welcome to another exciting episode of Frangela's Idiot of the Week! Week! Thank you for sending us the dumb, Army of the Anti-Dumb. We get it, we bring it, we mock it, and then at the end of the week we choose who is the dumbest of the dumb.
We do.
I know that you know this, but Florida is way in the lead.
As always.
As always, by a good 40 idiots.
But Georgia's
making a play. They're coming up
play.
on some Vermont numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut a little bit.
Yep.
They're making a dash for those kind of.
True.
No, that still doesn't. That puts them in the top 10.
Yeah.
First up, this is from General Leon H. and Master Sergeant Dottie J, Corporal Stephen M, and Roman.
Yeah.
And Roman, does Roman have a rank? I think Roman does.
Yeah.
Let's make sure. This is our ranking list. Roman, yes, Private Roman D.
Yes.
Thank you. That's a good little hit squad right here.
Yeah.
That's the SEAL team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Crack team of Chinese officers rush to rescue who?
Sex doll from River, okay? Shandong. that's where we're talking about.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm going to look it up, but is Shandong the place where the guy tried to have the gas station in his house?
You know what? I'm not sure.
It sounds like they've spelled it out here like kind of phonetically.
Right.
But I believe...
Oh, right.
I think it might be the same city, which may mean
right.
Shandong may be a stupid cluster, aka Port St. Lucie of China.
You're right.
I'm going to look that up later, though.
Look that up. Police in Shandong,
the most
China,
ridiculous looking picture in the world.
received a call reporting that a body was floating in one of the province's rivers.
Yeah.
Okay, so the police dispatched a team of their finest officers to recover the body, and it turned out to be an inflatable sex doll.
Took them 40 minutes.
Yeah.
They had to get the body ashore before they realized it was a sex doll. This is the picture.
But you know what? You know what I say? Good for whatever factory makes these. You know why? Because that is the point. The point is for it to be a pretend lady. And for you to be lost in the fantasy of her being real.
Is that what that's for?
That's what that's for.
But, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you are the crack team of rescuers, are you not supposed to be able to tell a living human being from a plastic doll?
I don't know.
Is that not part of the training?
Her boobs are big.
Yeah, but her whole body is deflated.
But not the boobs.
You think they were distracted by the boobs?
They were distracted by the boobs.
Couldn't. They're like, look at those boobies. We're gonna get her out. 18 officers.
Wow.
And this thing said looked like a lady in distress. There's no way that this was looking like it was in distress.
Somebody going, oh, help me.
Distress means movement.
Right.
To me. Because this is not, tell me if I look like I'm in distress.
Yes.
That looks like distress to you?
And in fact, what I hear you saying is you love me and you think that I look good.
Okay, but you're thinking freaky. But think, at the bottom of a cliff, does this look like distress?
No, it does not look distress.
Maybe napping.
That was really good. I'm going to give you a Tony.
I'm not into that, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play dead. It's gross and weird.
It is.
Yeah, they risked their lives to rescue this sex doll. And it's the thing, 1,000 people gathered to watch. There ain't nothing going on in China.
Ain't nothing. Shandong gets real boring over there.
That is awesome. Idiots. Next up. This is from Private Priscilla Pete.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love this story. Okay.
Iowa City.
Yes. Woman accused of starting fire after argument. Now, what is really important to me
You have to see her mugshot.
is this mugshot.
You have to see the mugshot.
Because she looks like crazy personified. Okay, this is obviously
like if you did a casting call for crazy loner woman.
yes.
This would be who you would get.
Yeah.
And she would get the part. Her eyes are kind of buggy. She looks greasy even in the mugshot.
Yeah.
You know, her hair is sort of...
She does not look stable at all.
No, her eyes are saying, this is not enough drugs.
No.
This is not, I need control me.
Yeah.
So basically she had an argument. This is the problem I have.
Mm-hmm.
She's married.
I know.
How? I have
get
friends.
so many lovely
so
women.
many women who so want to be married.
Lonely and single.
They want to be married. They want to have kids.
Yeah.
And they can't find nobody. But crazy bug eyes set a fire when I'm not happy.
Rebecca Rosenbaum.
Rebecca Rosenbaum is married.
And 61.
She's 61 years old. Okay, for a crazy 61, not so bad.
No.
But in any case, she had a fight with her husband, so she did what any woman did. She went and laid down and then started 4 fires on the bed next to her.
Yep.
So they sleep in separate beds.
Uh-huh.
And she started 4 fires on the bed. Was that symbolic, you think? Like 4 things he did that pissed her off?
Maybe.
Or 4 the way you treat me. So
Something's wrong.
Something wrong. So That didn't work. I think I think maybe the husband or something put it out. Yeah, he put it
put
out
with water.
So then she started another fire on, I guess, the bed.
Yeah.
And that spread to the rest of the bedroom.
The clothes and the lampshade
and
caught
everything.
fire. And he couldn't control that, like he has been controlling her in this house. There is a point in mental health
Yeah.
that you've got to, and
You
I know
got to give it over to the professionals.
You do.
If at the end of arguments your wife is setting things on fire,
Right.
that's not a normal response.
No, it's not.
The silent treatment, or maybe locking herself in the bathroom.
You're right.
Maybe some angry phone calls or texts to her girlfriend. But setting small fires within the confines of your residence
It's not okay.
requires the intervention of what we call medical health care professionals.
Rebecca has got to go to the loony bin.
Rebecca, another thing is, why don't we stop letting Rebecca have flame?
Anything. You know what? Rebecca needs soft things.
The first
warm,
4
fuzzy
fires,
things.
wouldn't you have? I would have called the police.
Because this is what the problem is. This is what I'm saying. Why you have got to let her go, because this is a normal occurrence. And I'm sure he walk around with 2 glasses of water in his hand day in, day out, putting out fucking fires. You've got to put her away.
Why can't my friends find people to marry? I don't understand.
And he's putting up with this shit.
And he doesn't say anything in here that they're getting divorced.
No. Bring her crazy ass right back.
I don't understand. There are
Rebecca's
lonely
crazy.
people.
Crazy. She's crazy.
I don't. All right, next up. This
Okay.
is from Master Sergeant Donnie J.
Kevin Bodette, Nickelback fan.
Nickelback, for those of you who don't know, is a band.
Yes, a Canadian band. Falls into gorge while trying to sneak into a Saratoga concert. He's a 22-year-old man. He fell into a gorge, which is, if you don't know, it's a big
It's a big
chasm.
hole.
It's
It's
a
a chasm.
hole.
It's
Right.
something you can't traverse.
While trying to sneak into a Nickelback concert, okay?
So apparently, he fell 40 feet.
Yeah.
And they said that this guy was acting on his own in a highly intoxicated state near a gorge.
My issue is that it's Nickelback, okay? You put yourself in harm's way, almost die.
Yeah, and
To see fucking Nickelback?
Let's be clear. I have all of their albums.
Do you?
Look at my photograph. I know, but this
My
is
hair's
I
coming down.
I wouldn't. Oh, it's fine. We'll just set it on fire.
Yeah.
I don't think. Okay, first of all, let's talk about being drunk and playing near gorges.
You know
also,
what?
why?
Touche, Angela.
Why? First of all, Nickelback, give this man a ticket.
I know.
Every time you're just give him a ticket.
Because he loves you.
He loves you more
Kevin
than your
Bodette
mothers,
loves
more
you.
than your girlfriends and wives.
This is a plea to Nickelback. Please.
Please.
Fly
Please give
Kevin Bodette.
Give Kevin some
your
Nickelback
next-
quality time.
Please.
You know, they couldn't get him out. Medical crews. I think they had to get a helicopter.
They had
into the
a
basket
rescue basket.
out of a gorge. He lived.
No charges have been filed.
No, because he's sweet. If I'm the cop, I'm like, what am I charging with?
You can't.
Stupid.
You're right. I was going to say you can't charge idiocy.
I mean, he was drunk in public, but I don't think that I don't even want to blame the booze for this.
No.
Because this is
Nickelback.
It's Nickelback. It's not like the
Actually,
Beatles.
you know what? I'm saying the Beatles
the-
or Rolling Stones.
But I mean, with the whole band, like the people who are dead come back,
Yes.
or I don't think I wouldn't be okay if this were Michael Jackson.
No.
or who would it? I mean,
But it's
really,
Nickelback.
It's Nickelback, which I feel like you might have been able to get into that concert for $10. There's
think
somebody.
so.
It's already started. There's somebody out there scalping some tickets.
Yeah. Nickelback.
All right, we'll see what happens.
I'm
later in
Frances
the week.
Callier.
I'm Angela V. Shelton.
We are Frangela.
Week.
Week.
Thank you, idiot. That's sex doll pictures.
Week.